Hey everyone, welcome live to Biloxi, Mississippi, Keesler Air Force Base. I'm joined by Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Rickert. He is a hurricane hunter with the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron. Ryan, good to have you.
Yeah,
Good to see you in person again.
Too.
Yeah, it's been a couple months since we saw each other at the National Tropical Hurricane Conference down in South Padre. This is the man that flies into these big hurricanes. He's done it for years and years and years. So tell me, first of all, what do we have behind us?
This is a WC-130J aircraft, Hurricane Hunter aircraft.
And what do you do with this aircraft?
Well,
we
intentionally fly into hurricanes and tropical systems. We also fly the winter mission, high altitude missions, and drop a lot of weather instruments into those systems. But this aircraft actually does penetrate and go right into those eye walls, into the eyes of the hurricanes.
It's really amazing to think about what you go through, because the maximum sustained winds on some of these storms are well over 100 miles per hour, gusting over 150 miles per hour. What was the strongest hurricane you ever flew into?
The strongest one I ever flew into was Hurricane Beryl and Hurricane Irma. So
Cat 5 at
Cat
the time?
5s, yes.
Explain that process. What does it feel like and look like approaching the storm, going through that eye wall, and then emerging into the eye?
Yeah, I mean, you're going through a lot of cloud cover, a lot of precipitation, rainfall, thunderstorms. As you enter or get closer to the eye wall, you start seeing a lot of lightning, sometimes hail. And then the roughest part, going through that eye wall, you're pretty much expecting and waiting till you break into the eye. And a lot of times, if it's a day flight, it's spectacular. It's the stadium effect, a wall of clouds, and then we're trying to find the center at that point.
Now, we've been inside, and we're going to show you the inside of this aircraft coming up tonight at 10 o'clock on Weather Extra. You are seat belted in, strapped down to that seat. How much, can you tell how much vertical turbulence is there in that eye wall?
Sometimes quite a bit. Sometimes it's not that bad, but there are many times where you're out of the seat or getting pushed into your seat. Sometimes side to side, a lot of turbulence.
I've got to ask, is it scary? Is it uncomforting sometimes?
Sometimes uncomforting. I wouldn't say scary. There's some situations where the crew, with their safety and their knowledge, we basically strategically figure out how to get out of the storm. But for the most part, we do it as safe as we possibly can. We're trained to do this stuff. So yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. We will show you again at 10 o'clock the outside of the aircraft, including the nose cone, which is a Doppler radar, so cool. And then Ryan takes us inside to show us what it's like inside there and where he sits as we go through these missions. And this aircraft actually on the way to investigate air and doing some research, dropping buoys, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, helping to kind of determine the ocean out ahead of that storm.